Okay, I'm back. Right, the battery died on the phone. I'm gonna quickly try and get round these. Rest in peace, my friend. Mr. Wheeler, Royal Marines Artillery, rest in peace. One here under the bush. Mr. Hardman, Royal Marines Artillery, rest in peace, my friend. Oh, okay. Bedfordshire Regiment. Devonshire Regiment. Alright, Paul, this is I just rebooted. The power on my phone went out, it died. Obviously the cold's getting to it as well, so I've just put my battery pack on. Hopefully this will last me. If I don't get them all done today, then obviously tomorrow being the 11th of the 11th of the 11th, I'll come down tomorrow and finish the ones that I didn't get today, if that's befitting. Rest in peace, gents. The time is done. HMS Excellent and HMPMS Mercury. Mercury being obviously the Royal Signals. Able Seaman, Royal Navy, HMS Victory, 24th of December, so Christmas Eve, 1918. Unlucky, sir. All these people so young, but you know, technology wasn't the same then as what it is now. Royal Defence Corps, 12th of November, 1918. So, you know, I've never heard of the Royal Defence Corps, but I have now. Royal Engineers, 1918. Rest in peace, my friend. I mean, obviously there's a lot of graves that have just fallen to the wayside, technically. That's the last two here. That's the Berkshire Regiment. Rest in peace, my friend. 21st Lancers. I'm trying to, Nick. I'm trying to, my friend. Yeah, I'm getting there. Keep it up. So I'm doing a CFT with you at the back. No, it's not. I'm only joking. The Welsh Regiment. There we go. Happy da boy all. Your day is done, my lovely. Who's coats this jacket and who's boots to these shoes? He's like that bloody English. If that was, you know, bloody English coming around here, still taking the piss after all these years. No offence, my friend. Good old military banter. Oh look, there's this one's fallen out, but I don't know who it belongs to. So I'm going to go give it to the Royal Marine that's over here, Mr. Blakeman. There you go, sir. Royal Marine Artillery, 1918. And there's a poppy. Rest in peace, my friend. Okay. I don't want to try and step on anyone else. So I believe this side. HMS Condor, age 20, So, you know, not even old enough to shave. And yet he laid down his life for obviously Queen and country, or King and country, as it probably was in them days. Without going into the history, I can't. Don't quote me on it. How very dare you, sir? I was rear guard. Yeah, Renf, rear guard. Oh, he was either in a jack wagon or rear guard, whatever that means, Nick. Rear guard. I've heard it called some things. Army Vet Corps. All day's done. I thought I got all these. No, I haven't. I'm getting there. HMS something Gauntlet. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. M. Lockhart, Women's Royal Navy. Women's Royal Navy. Thank you for your service, young lady. Rest in peace. Yeah, my battery died free on the phone, so I quickly connected my battery pack up, and I'm going to quickly try and whip round what I can, but I don't think I'm going to get them all done today. If I don't get them all done today, then I shall come back tomorrow for 11 o'clock, which is, you know, the 11th, and I will get the ones I didn't cover today, tomorrow. Bearing in mind, I know between 4:30 and 4:45-ish, someone's going to turn up, blow their loud inhaler, and say time to leave. So I might only just get enough done. Royal Engineers. Oh. Royal Marine Artillery, aged 48. Bit of an old boy then, so he'd have been, you know, given the orders, manning the batteries, firing the guns. Royal Marine, 1915. There's a big part of them, big bit. Royal Marine. Royal Marine Artillery. Okay, hang fire. Right. Let me just see if I can get up now. I don't know if the signal might be a bit better over here, I don't know. But we'll see. Hang fire, bear with me. Obviously there's quite a lot of military here. This is the area that I did have a sort of like spend a bit more time. But I might probably just get this section done. It might be time for me to bug out, make a move. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to get locked in, and I'm a long way from the corner. I'm just going to quickly whip round. Royal Rifle Corps, King's Royal Rifle Corps, Leicestershire Regiment, Royal Marine. Rest in peace, gents. Coldstream Guards, the old wooden tops. Oh, that's the nickname for the Coldstream Guards. Royal Artillery, so this is a battery of soldiers. Mr. Golding, Mr. Rosette. Mr. Johnson. Mr. Warner. Mr. Warner. Right, this is the old Bucks Light Infantry, or as we know, that was Green Hours cap badge, I think. I can't remember off the top of my head. No, it's not the Green Hours. It's the Light Infantry, as it is now. But the Light Infantry have renamed and rescheduled. They're now the Rifles, or part of that contingent. Bedfordshire Regiment. Alright, Chris. W. Locke. Oh, there you go, Mr. Locke. Mr. Hughes, Royal Marine Artillery. R.I.P. my friend. Charles Brown, Royal Garrison Artillery, age 52. Mr. Kelly, age 35. Rifleman, the Rifle Brigade. It's a bit worn, at rest, loving memory. Royal Marine Artillery. William Turner, rest in peace. Another Light Infantry. So when you think of someone like Major Sharps and the King's Rifles, that's a sort of time frame I think you're looking at really with regards to some of these regiments that were formed and died of a young age, majority of them 1915. So yeah, so like I put a headstone picture of a soldier that died. He was only 15 years old, so you know, people lied about their age and went into war regardless. No selfishness, just doing their bit for the Queen and country, or the King and country. I'm also running out of poppies, so I'll do a few more. Well, that's one pocket empty. Feed Jenkins. Oh. I don't think I've got enough with me. I thought, you know, I had enough poppies to do it, but there is, in the first video, there's a few gravestones with from HMS Victory. So after, you know, I'm down to Royal Artillery, age 25. Rest in peace, gents. Your time is done. Mr. Jackson, R.I.P. Hampshire Regiment. So yeah, so you know, I'm literally, I've got, no, that's it. Am I out? Yeah, I'm out of poppies, guys. Sorry, gents. I'm out of poppies, but I think I've covered 60% of the cemetery. Obviously, next year I'll get a few more and come back and start. I'll go in the opposite direction and come round this way as opposed to finish going this way. But yeah, it's just me being a bit personal. After coming here the other day, I felt a bit moved that some people in here, some veterans, obviously died of a very young age. You know, some of them not old enough to shave, to be fair. But it is what it is. Oh, mate. Oh. Okey smoky. So I'm just going to finish walking round. Oh, look. Oh, dear. Got a bit worried then. So I'm just going to finish cutting around here. I'll have a look around so I can see. I mean, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's another 11 headstones. Just you can just see. I mean, military headstones just stick out a mile away. I wish they would just, most cemeteries would just have a separated area for veterans, so it's kept all in neat and tidy in one corner, and you know, you haven't got gravestones that look like someone's teeth. You know, headstones any which way with more gaps than soft mick. Now, you know, personally I just think where they can, if they can move them, then, you know, but obviously that's not the case. Obviously they need to get permission to move someone's grave. So yeah, I just wish it was a bit more central, you know, a bit more, you know, in a certain area of the cemetery was just military personnel. I mean, I suppose you could say a bit like Highland Cemetery, but you know, that's the Great War over in the States, isn't it? So I don't know, it's 6 and 2/3. Oh, we have a squiggle. So, bit of wildlife. So yeah, if you like what I've done today, you know, just hit the like button, smash the share button, comment, share it to your friends, family, daughters, sisters, veterans, veteran websites, anything really, you know, to get the 4Ps out there. You know, at the end of the day, this channel won't grow unless we make it grow. And as the paranormal observers on the channel, obviously your help and support in anything I do is greatly received, whether it's buying a mug or a t-shirt. But I'm not about after your money. You know, that's not what I'm about. You know, at the end of the day, I do it because I'm intrigued about the paranormal. I'm a veteran. I'm trying to keep the channel, like, you know, I'm trying to break the veil between military speak and civilian speak and give the civilians an idea of what being in the military is a bit similar to, as in warning orders, movement orders, operational names, reasons why things don't happen. So yeah, so I'm just trying to paint that picture. You know, if I had noise bangs and flash bangs and smoke, then, you know, buildings, you know, we could do a proper breach, loud a bang, bit of smoke, in we go, like we stormed it. Obviously we're not, but, you know, to look like it is. I mean, that's what I want to try and do eventually, but I'm not saying that's going to be the case. But I just want to give someone, you know, give the civilian population out there a bit of a taste of military speak. There may be a lot of military people that's in here, friends of mine, that may go, "Oh, stop talking out your arse." Well, I'm not talking out my arse. I'm just trying to do something that's a bit different than all the other run-of-the-mill paranormal channels that's out there on YouTube and Facebook. You know, and I'm not the best videographer, if that's the word, but you know, I like to give it a go, and I seem to have more spare time on my hands now than what I did before, since being ill health retired from my previous employment, which was standing on the gates at a very busy naval base, basically getting treated like shit by managers because they don't give a flying monkey. You know, at the end of the day. Right, down here this morning, obviously, I'm going to flip this round. Down here this morning, obviously the council down here to lay their wreaths and respects. Like, got Excalibur on, I suppose. Charles Frederick Clark, the Great War, 1914 to 1919. So a veteran from World War One. Obviously still got family. FOHRC, if anyone knows what FOHRC stands for. please drop it into comments. If you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. Well, I'm just gonna go and take a breather. Oh, I like that. I don't know what that is, but let's go and have a look. See this headstone here? It's got like cross swords. Don't tell me it's a PTI. See the cross swords? Memory of Major General John Hamilton Stewart, who commanded Her Majesty's 29th Regiment for 6 years, having previously served 24 years in Her Majesty's 81st Regiment, age 68. Thank you for your service, General. I had a pleasure of driving a general when I was in service, and that was Major General Archie Birtwistle. Now, if anyone in the Corps is watching this, if you don't know who Archie Birtwistle was, then you probably need to get out more. But yeah, he was a cracking bloke. I had several pots of honey from him because he used to have bees in his garden. But yeah, Major Archie Birtwistle, cracking bloke. Right, obviously, you know, the local alcoholic has been in here with his tin of crap. I'm gonna put this in the bin. Please, yellow bags. Yeah, we'll have a tin because I'm just covered in fucking beer on my hand now. Dominic, you alright, mate? Yeah, this is this church was the initial church built in 1854, I think it said. Oh no, the sister church to this church was built in 1854. Ow! I just stabbed myself with pins. So I don't know. Apparently there's supposed to be some tiled flooring in here. Is anyone there not back? Don't get me wrong, if I get a knock on this door I'll probably shit my pants. Anyone inside? Knock the door. Can you knock the door, please? Shows a sign that you are around, if you can. There's no windows really that you can have a look through. I've got perspex over the outside, I assume to stop the stone falling out, but I'm just seeing if I can see any shadow movement in front of the other window on the other side. Right, Paul. Okay. Like I said, I'm back at the cemetery, which I came round the other day, and this time I've just come round to put poppies on the military headstones. I've got about 70% of the cemetery done. I only probably needed another 20 poppies to put on the military headstones that I could see. However, I ran short. Story of my life. But yeah, it's a shame I can't get in here. Apparently it's supposed to have marble flooring. Hello? Anyone in? I'm looking at a grate that goes straight through to the other side. But I don't know if there's anyone in there from, you know, chapel arrest or whatever it is. Look. Dodgy. a spade on the outside. In the army, we used to call that a singing shovel, technically. But yeah, there is, like I said, there's a replica of this building over in Gosport that was built in 1854. But the architect didn't finish the walls in time and basically got laid off for doing what he was doing. But if you look back in the history, you know, quite a prominent building, to be fair. I'm just waiting for the council muppets to turn up to say, sorry mate, can you leave now? Yeah, alright, I'll leave. But yeah, there's some more headstones over here now, I'm just seeing, so that's probably another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. So I probably need about another 30 poppies to get them all done. My bad. Obviously, you know, I didn't count them all up last time I was here. But like I said, I'd like to thank Asda of Fratton for donating to me a box of poppies to enable me to come here and pay my own individual respects to people that gave their lives before me. Not that I've given my life. There's the moon coming up over there. I don't know if you can see it. That orange glow. It's not an orb. It's the moon. So the moons are coming. They're going down to the sun. We will remember them. And it's days like this that I think are special. They should not be taken away by anything other than remembrance. It just makes me angry when I like watch all these politicians putting out the wreaths on remembrance at the cenotaph in London and really don't give a shit. And they claim the expenses back for the wreath that they've had to lay, which I think is absolutely disgusting. You know, at the end of the day, they're on £64,000 a year. I'm sure they won't miss the cost of a wreath. But no, they put it down on their expenses, which I think is disgusting. And if you're an MP watching this, you should be ashamed of yourself. Although you probably won't be, because you're too busy going for tea and toast with some posh person next door, or something of that nature. Let's just see. Hang fire. It's loading up. I'm just trying to load a signal up on my other phone at the moment. See if it'll let me. Right, here we go. Right, okay. Let's try it. No, don't want that. Try that. Bear with me, guys. Troops, men, women, boys, girls, all ages. It's quite peaceful, calm, quiet. You know, it's away from all the nightlife of town. It's a very peaceful cemetery. Right, hang on. Let the music play. Oh, I'm just trying to do something. Hang on a minute. Bugle remembrance. No. No, it's not letting me do it. When I'm out on the ground, it's just crap. You know, gift gaff, which is a subsidiary of 202. You know, I've topped it up, but they still haven't put the credit on my phone, so It's a bit of a joke. Long story. And I can't do nothing. Turn the Wi-Fi off, that might help. Not that there's Wi-Fi in a cemetery. That'd be a first, wouldn't it? Wi-Fi fitted in a cemetery. I'm sure. I'm sure it won't be long on the cards before someone decides, yeah, let's put Wi-Fi in the cemeteries. Yeah, I got that, Nick. But yeah, this is me doing my bit. I wanted to play the last post, but it won't let me load it up. I wanted to play the Belgium national anthem for the 4 Belgium graves. Again, it wouldn't let me load it up. So I can only apologise. I didn't give them... In my head, I had it all planned what I was going to do. But obviously, that's down to the signals gods of phones. You know, I'm not being funny, but people complain about having comms masts, you know, at their house and whatever. But sometimes I think there isn't enough, or they don't cover the areas that need covering. You know, the signal's weak unless you've got Wi-Fi at home. You know, and most people just click into their Wi-Fi when they get in. But yeah, I don't know what this building is. Might be the old rectory, the old, you know, the parish priest maybe. I don't know. I'll have to come down when it's a bit more accessible maybe. I mean, there's a very old Mini in there. I don't know if you can see that. I mean, it looks abandoned, although it's probably not abandoned. Very old Mini. And I mean a very old Mini. But again, yeah. Quite bizarre. I mean, you know, Reebok. Didn't know Reebok made a push bike. But yeah, timings 4 PM, we're past 4 PM now. I'm just going to film that bit because I might need to ring him up and refer to him, see if I can get into the Chapel of Rest or whatever it is over there in the corner. Right guys, I'm going to flip it back round on me. I'm just going to take a pew at this bus stop. Right, I've done what I've said I was going to do on the tin. Come around and do my bit for the fallen. I've been H. This has been the 4Ps. You have been my paranormal observers. Actions are louder than words. So stay safe. Stay looking everywhere. I might be out tonight. I'm waiting on a phone call. If that's the case, it'll be a live stream from where we are. I'm not saying where we're going because I don't want people turning up to put the mockers on it, if that makes sense. I'm sweating my arse off. And my hair's like Ken Dodd. Woo. But anyway, hope you like the content. Like I said, like it, share it, add it, send it, whatever you want to do with it. Get the 4Ps out there. You know, at the end of the day, I'm doing what anyone who respects any form of service life, or people giving their time or their life, the ultimate sacrifice, then I'm just doing my bit to highlight individual graves, technically, that's in certain cemeteries. There are other cemeteries, you know, if you want me to go around and look at other cemeteries and see what there is there, then yeah, it's an option. But yeah, there's anyone watching. Right, I'm going to finish this off. Wish you all the best. Stay safe. Look after yourself and look after others, more to the point. And just be good. Just be good and be nice to someone. And obviously they'll be nice back to you. But, you know, I hope you've enjoyed this content. I hope you've enjoyed watching me make a video. There's a bus coming out, so I'm going to move because obviously he's going to pull over and think I'm going to get on it. And I'm not. So, yeah. Oh. So, like I said, I've been H. this has been the 4Ps. You've been the paranormal observers. Thanks for standing too, walking around the cemetery with me if that was the case. Now hopefully if we go out tonight on a paranormal investigation, you need to be on your toes, your eyes and ears open. But I'll let you know once we get there, if we still go there. Just keep watching on the page. It'll come up. I've gone live if I've got a signal. If I've not got a signal, then I've not got a signal. But hopefully we will have, and it'll all be good. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Catch you all next time you're on. And take care, be good. This is Call Sign Alpha, out.